Here we go with last presentation of the year. Had to get that Husky t-shirt in there. Okay. I put together a couple of clips, videos from back in the old days when MTV actually played videos. Yeah, the first one I have is I Know What Boys Like. It's an old 80s video from The Waitresses. It's a boppy little tune. Shows in a very sarcastic way how empowered a woman can be around men who are basically shown as giant hormonally challenged adults acting like immature schoolboys. I think it's funny. But if you look at the third wave of feminism, when you have bands like Riot Girls and Jigsaw, which are the polar opposites of, boppy little commercial tunes, things are just completely different. The next, You Ought to Know, brings out very masculine speech and emphasizes pain and anguish at the loss of a significant other. Chapter 1, page 18, a young woman named Catherine discusses how all women are the same and all men are the same, and how that irritates her about most books about men and women. So I bet Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus is conspicuously, absent from her library. Being pigeonholed sucks. It's not, that's always been a sticking point with me. If you can avoid it, do. But don't shoot yourself in the foot if you don't, because culture sometimes has a lot more to do with us than we'd like to admit. Johnny, Are You Queer? First of all, this video cracks me up. The song's featured in probably a dozen teeny bop films in the 80s. But queer theory is the critique of conventional categories of identity and culture views of normal and abnormal relations, particularly regarding sexuality. It's easier to hide than who we are than to face it, or you might think. For years, I hid my addiction, I thought, from my friends and family. That just like when I was in high school, there was a couple of people in school, one was a good friend of mine, who were gay, trying to hide it. We all knew, you just didn't really talk about it back then. Didn't find out until, the 10-year class reunion when Mike introduced me to his partner. So that's about all I got. I look forward to hearing your responses, and have a good day.